You're smart, you read a lot, you think deeply. People admire your mind, but if you're being honest, you feel stuck. You have notebooks full of plans, idea dumps, vision boards, tabs open on productivity, PDFs on goal setting, podcasts on decision making, but somehow you're still in the same spot. It's like being trapped in a glass box of your own thoughts. You can see the future, but you can't move toward it. What if the problem isn't that you're lazy or unmotivated? What if the real problem is you're using your intelligence in a way that's sabotaging you? In this video, we're going to talk about the hidden pattern behind why so many smart, thoughtful people don't take action. We'll unpack the psychology of paralysis by analysis, how overthinking disguises itself as preparation, and what you can do right now to break free from your mental maze. Because being smart isn't supposed to keep you stuck. It's supposed to move you. I once met a girl who could dissect any self-help book in 30 minutes. She could quote James Clear, Brené Brown, and Daniel Kahneman from memory. She had a Notion setup that looked like a NASA control room. But every time I asked what she was doing with all that insight, she said, "I'm still figuring things out. I just need to be sure." Weeks passed, then months. She never launched her blog, never started therapy, never followed up with that mentor. And the more she prepared, the more anxious she became. Sound familiar? That's because many smart people confuse clarity with certainty. They believe, once I have it all figured out, then I'll start. But clarity doesn't come from thinking more. It comes from moving forward despite not knowing everything. What hides underneath overthinking is often fear. Fear of making the wrong move. Fear of wasting time. Fear of looking foolish. So we compensate with information. We read instead of act, plan instead of risk, not realizing that perfectionism is just procrastination wearing a graduation cap. If this feels like you're not broken. Your brain just got really good at protecting you from discomfort. Let's talk about what's really happening. Psychologists call it paralysis by analysis, a form of overthinking where you get so stuck in evaluating options that you fail to make any decision at all. Your brain treats uncertainty like danger, so it tries to create safety by imagining every scenario, solving every outcome, and preparing for every possible failure. But the truth is, there's no amount of mental rehearsal that can replace real-world experience. As Ryan Holiday said, action is the antidote to fear. You don't think your way into clarity, you act your way into it. In CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, there's a concept called thought-action fusion. It means your brain often believes that thinking about something is equivalent to doing it. But that's a lie. Thinking gives you the illusion of progress, while real progress comes from imperfect motion. Here's the kicker. Smart people are more vulnerable to this trap because they can generate more complex scenarios, more what-ifs, and more imagined consequences. Their intelligence becomes the fuel for their own fear engine. As Carl Jung once said, "You are what you do, not what you say you'll do." So how do we break this cycle? First, we name it. This is not preparation. This is fear. Second, we reframe progress. One small imperfect action beats hours of thinking. Third, we create a new rule. If it takes less than 5 minutes, do it now. If it's scary, do it scared. The only way out is forward. Let's make this real. Step 1. The 3-bucket brain dump. Every time you're stuck in analysis mode, grab a journal. Write everything that's on your mind into 3 columns. 1. What I know for sure. 2. What I need to find out. 3. What I'm afraid of. This separates facts from fears. Clarity lives in column 1. Step 2. The 48-hour rule. If you've been thinking about something for more than 2 days, it's time to act. Send the email. Sign up. Ask the question. Done is better than perfect. Step 3. Use a movement anchor. Every time your thoughts spiral, tie them to a small action. Thought. What if I fail? Action. Open your laptop anyway. Thought. I'm not ready. Action. Record the draft anyway. You are rewiring your brain to associate fear with motion, not shutdown. Thinking about planting won't make them grow. You have to touch the dirt. Your brain is brilliant, but it was never meant to replace your feet. Look around you. The world isn't built by people who had everything figured out. It's built by people who moved. While you were perfecting your plan, someone with half your skill took a leap. While you were overthinking your intro, someone hit upload. While you were crafting your elevator pitch, someone knocked on the door. This isn't a race, but it is a wake-up call. You are not here to rot in the waiting room of your own potential. You are here to build, to learn by doing, to fail forward. And yes, maybe your first try will suck, but that's okay. Because courage doesn't mean doing it perfectly. It means doing it anyways. Your brain is brilliant, but it was never meant to replace your feet. You don't need another productivity hack. You need a pattern break. You need to remember that movement is clarity, that motion is intelligence too. So start, even if it's ugly, especially if it's scary. Start. Tonight, when the spiral comes back, when you find yourself rethinking, replaying, reanalyzing, pause and ask, is this preparation or fear wearing a costume? Then take one tiny action. Not a perfect one, not a big one. Just one that moves you from thought into motion. If this spoke to you, drop a comment below. I'm done thinking. I'm ready to move. Because you don't need more proof that you're smart. You need proof that you're capable. And that only comes from movement. Let's go.